everyone, it's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot, here to do a look-in on the sign of Scorpio. Keep in mind that they are general readings. Take what applies. If it applies, you know what to do with the rest. Thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, and shared to my channel. You guys rock. And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, all that info is in the box below. So Scorpio, let's see what's shaking with you. Scorpio, you getting the heck out of Dodge? Let's find out. Bottom of the deck. Scorps, we have the Gemini card of the Lovers. And this is a soulmate connection. A bond like no other. The other side of the meaning of the card is life-changing decisions. So let's see how that applies here. Scorps, we're going to start off with the Six of Wands. And this is moving away to calmer waters. Going to perhaps a better situation. And what's crossing you to help or hinder, we have the King of Swords. Now, here's your air sign of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody who takes on these properties. They're very analytical. You know, their emotions are in the back seat. They don't take their own into consideration. They're not going to take yours. This is somebody who has no time or attention for BS. They're very straightforward, and they just want the truth. So, Scorps, maybe you are moving away from this person, and this person will probably be the opposite of you. Scorpio, you're a water sign. You are of the emotion and intuition. And you always take that into consideration. This person doesn't. And it kind of makes you on the opposite end, you know, of when you are trying to discuss something. I just feel like it's like you can't feel like you're on the same page with somebody. The maid's here. She's mopping the floor. Sorry about that. So, in your foundation here, Scorps, you have the Knight of Swords. Here's the fastest one out of all of them. He comes in swift with a communication. And that being in your foundation here, Scorps, something needs to be said. It needs to be addressed here. And Scorpio, if it is about you leaving someone or separating, breaking up, what have you, it needs to be very clear to this person, because this person would have it no other way. Scorpio, maybe you have tried, you know, on a softer note to talk to them, and they're just like stonewalling you. They still don't see where you're coming from. Now, what's crowning your whole reading here, Scorps, you have the Queen of Wands. Now, here's that fire suit of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody who takes on the properties. Now, she's motivated. She's passionate. She's got charisma. She's got drive. She go gets it done. When she starts something, she finishes something to the end. Very, very creative. Scorpio, this could be your energy that you're taking on, okay? Because now you have to find another creative way, you know, to talk to this person so they see where you're coming from. And still have some emotion, I think, in the conversation. Scorps, I think that's what you're trying to do. You're not trying to, you know, cut out emotions altogether, because, you know, separating, breaking up with somebody is a very emotional act. And if this person, you know, either doesn't want to see what's going on, or he doesn't want to hear the truth, and again, stonewalling you, maybe, Scorpio, you need that more creative way to get your point across without being, abrupt or hurtful. Sometimes that's, unavoidable. But I think that's what you're trying to do here, Scorpio, is, try to keep that emotional component into speaking with somebody and not being so sharp and, cut and dry. Scorpio, that's not you. Now, in your recent past, you have the Five of Swords. Now, here's conflict. Winning the battle, but not winning a war. Okay? And because it's the swords, this is, intellectual. Going back and forth. And again, no emotions here. This could be hurtful words said and not apologized for. Somebody just feeling like they have to win. They have to have the last word. But it's also a card of what I say, induced to engage. They egg you on, and they egg you on. So Scorpio, and it just gets to the point, you pick up a sword, you start, swailing it, and you cut somebody with the truth. They should have never egged you on. So that's a lot of times when they call it the hollow victory, it's like they drew it out of you. Not that you like that all the time, but you didn't want to, but come on. If you're coming at me, you better think twice. Now, going into your future, Scorpio, you have death. And death demands transformation. The end of a cycle. But something needs to change. And permanently change. Maybe it's the way that you communicate with these people that it's just not working because it's more hurtful for you, Scorpio, than it is helpful. And this person doesn't see it. Scorpio, maybe you're just feeling defeated. Like you're the one in the background just surrendering because you can't seem to get your point across without being hurtful. Or this person, it either comes from you or it comes to you, Scorps. Take it where it applies. Maybe at one time, you had this great bond. And Scorps, things are changing. For whatever reason. I couldn't help but look under the Lover's card. You got the Eight of Cups, the emotionally walking away. Because you're not emotionally fulfilled. And again, he doesn't take emotions into consideration. If you are dealing with an air-like person, they probably have no idea what's going on around them because they block their emotions. Maybe that's what causes the arguments. So Scorpio, how people see you in your environment. They see you as the Chariot, also known as the Cancer card. But this is moving forward with victory and success. But you only get that victory when the two sphinxes work together. Head, heart, hope, fear, subconscious, conscious. Scorpio, when your mind and your heart are on the same page, you go anywhere. But people are seeing you like this. They're seeing you like, oh, she's getting up and going. She's going to move on from this. And again, maybe this person doesn't see it, Scorpio. Because they're emotionally attached. I feel that when you leave, because by these cards here, Scorpio, it looks like that, you finally surrendered into the idea that nothing's going to change. That's the dog chewing on a little gingerbread toy. Excuse him. But I think that you're the one that's given up and surrendered into, you know what? I can't do this anymore. You just don't see where I'm coming from. And I think that you're going forward. Because in your environment, Scorps, you have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is the investment card. You plant your seeds, you nurture something. You know, when it comes into bloom, you got to ask yourself, Scorps, did I get out of it what I put into it? Was it worth doing? In Scorpio, would you do it again? So, Scorps, this is like you taking inventory about this relationship. Now, whether it's a love ship, a friendship, a partnership, whatever ship, you're weighing it up. Is it all worth it? In your hopes and in your fears, Scorps, you have the Wheel of Fortune, also known as the Karma card. But it's in the upright. This is good karma coming your way. If you felt stagnant and things just don't move, things don't change, but Scorps, they will, because this is your card as well. This is like being on the bottom of the wheel, the ebb flow. And things start falling into place. Things start happening for you. Things start moving where they didn't feel like they were moving before. In Scorpio, I don't think anyone, hopes to be in the same place forever in a day and not have any forward movement. I definitely think that it's a fear that you don't think anything's going to change. Maybe you're hoping, that something just turns around. And again, something changes for the better. Scorpio, you probably thought about this long and hard and you just, threw in the towel. But just think thoroughly through what you want to do if you really want to leave. And if it is worth it. If it's worth saving or worth surrendering to. Because your outcome card here, Scorps, is the page, that's the Knight of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles being the slowest suit out of all of them, but they're practical, they're methodical. It's about the see, hear, taste, touch, prove, believe things. So when he comes with it, it's rock solid, it's concrete, you can believe it, Scorps. And maybe it's a message of having something real. Scorps, I think it comes down to if you could wait longer to receive this, to see if this person, sees, what's going on and that he possibly could lose you, he, she, don't matter, it's an energy, and offers something. Or Scorps, maybe you're just motivated and had enough and ready to go. So Scorps, it's totally up to you. Which path you're going to go. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, and sharing to my channel. And I'll see everybody back here real soon. Take care.